Hi there, just going to take us a walk around this Tesla Model 3. It's a long range, and it's a lovely looking long range. It's also got the Silver Sports alloys upgrade, which I think is a very important thing to have. Makes this car look so much nicer and more premium. This is a lovely example. Interesting car as well. Obviously it's a long range Tesla, so you've got your all-wheel drive, and sort of good 300 miles worth of real-world driving range, depending on time of year and your preferred style of driving. But this one, it's got 82,000 miles on the clock, so I mean, decent miles, not too high, but high enough to bring this car down to an incredible price point for a long range Model 3, especially a facelift model as well, like this one. It's also going to have a fresh service and a fresh MOT as well. It's going to be very well checked over before it goes out, and it's not going to need an MOT then until September 2025. Looks very smart in the black with those alloys, and it's in very good condition as well. I'll go around the exterior of the car now and point out any little marks there are. There isn't going to be a great deal. I feel silly pointing them out, but there's a little bit of light marking on the very outer edge of that alloy, but it's very light, it's very much on the outer edge. It doesn't really notice. Again, a little bit of marking there. Tesla alloys always seem to come in quite marked, but that's actually pretty good. I mean, barely visible, but there's a real light sort of scratch mark sort of there on that wing. I mean, it's not through the paint or anything. You can't really see it unless you're up hunting really hard for it. There's not much else to point out on this car other than these little things, so I need to point them out. Again, a little bit of marking on the very outer edge of the alloy. I mean, it is barely noticeable. I mean, if you do want them perfect, we can get them refurbished for you, and that'll be just at the cost of the refurbishing. Personally, I don't think it's that noticeable or that necessary really. It saves the heartbreak of curbing your alloys. Like I say, if you do want them done, back to new. That's no problem at all, just let us know. There's a few stone chips on the bonnet, just like you'd expect given the miles it's carried. But yeah, nothing too major or stand outish. So I mean, overall I think you're going to have to say it's a good condition car. There's not a lot of marking on it, and actually those alloys are fine. The marking on it's fairly light. But yeah, overall very good condition car. Nice inside as well. Ever so impressed with these Tesla interiors, how well they're lasting. I mean, that seat for 80,000 miles is great. Obviously it's facelift, so it's not so shiny, so you don't get those shiny plastics. They would used to get a bit damaged. Get the nice infotainment system, all that Tesla software, Tesla's autopilot. You get dual motor performance on this one. You get the upgraded sound system too. It's very nice, double glazing as well. It's a facelift model, it's obviously de-chromed, again because it's a facelift model. If we go around to the boot, obviously the boot is motorised because it's a facelift model, so that's nice. Some nice extra bits of premium spec there. Nice inside the boot. Obviously nothing much to report really in there, other than it's quite a decent size. I mean the Model 3 is a nice medium-sized saloon car. Big enough to sort of be practical and usable for most purposes, including family holidays, should you need it to, but not too big for darting around in the city. In that boot we will of course be putting a public charging lead like we do with all our cars. So this car is going to come supplied with a lead that you can plug into like a public charge point at a supermarket car park or a public car park, for example. If however you need a home charge point, do let us know. We can provide one with the car just to keep your life nice and simple. And there you go. If you are after a Model 3 Tesla long range on a budget, this is a great option. It's a facelift model, the condition's really good, and it's coming in at a very good price point indeed. But anyway, this car's here on the forecourt ready for a test drive or reviewing. Alternatively, we'll deliver this car straight to your home. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all our Model 3 content on our website and our YouTube channel. Hope you'll find those videos useful, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon.